children. Welcome to today's video session. So in today's class we are going to learn division of decimal numbers. Okay, so in the last class we completed addition and subtraction of decimal numbers, and we also completed multiplication of decimal numbers. So here we are going to start with exercise 1.4. Shall we begin, children? So under exercise 1.4, the first sum is simplify the following. Under that, let us go to the first subdivision. 0.6 divided by 3. So here 0.6 is a decimal number which is to be divided by 3, which is a whole number. So first let us convert the decimal number into whole number by writing as 6 by 10. Because there is only one place of decimal value, so we are going to divide by 10. So 0.6 is written as 6 by 10 divided by 3. Next, we are going to convert this division into multiplication. So 6 by 10, instead of division symbol, we are going to put multiplication symbol. Now as soon as we change the symbol, we are going to take the reciprocal of 3. So what is the reciprocal of 3? 1 by 3. Okay children, did you understand this step? First we are converting the decimal number into a fraction. Okay. Next we are converting the division symbol into multiplication. Yes. Now we can cancel 3 and 6. 3 1 times, 6 2 times. So what will happen? 2 into 1 is 2, 10 into 1 is 10. So what is this? 2 by 10 can be written as 0 by 2. Therefore the answer is what? 0.6 divided by 3 is equal to 0.2. Understood children? Next we will move on to the second subdivision. 0.90 divided by 5. So here there are two places of decimal. Okay, so we are going to convert this decimal into fraction. So divide 90 by 100. So 0.90 can be written as 90 by 100 divided by 5. What is the next step? We want to convert this division into multiplication. So 90 by 100 into, yes, next step is to write the reciprocal of 5. So reciprocal of 5 is 1 by 5. Yes. Now I can cancel 5 and 90. Yes. So 5 1 times and 90 how many times? 18 times. So 18 into 1 is 18. 100 into 1 is 100. So 18 by 100 can be written as 0.18. Understood the first two sums? Yes children? Yes. Now we will move on to the fifth subdivision. 0.564 divided by 6. Okay, 0.564 divided by 6. So here there are three places of decimal. So to write this decimal number into fraction, we are going to divide it by 1000. So it is 0.564 divided by 1000. Then here we have directly converted the division into multiplication and took the reciprocal for 6. So reciprocal of 6 is 1 by 6. Okay. Now this 564 by 1000 into 1 by 6. So here I have removed 0 and just written 564 by 1000. Now I can cancel 6 and 564 94 times, and this is 1 time. Okay. So 94 into 1 is 94, 1000 into 1 is 1000. Therefore 94 by 1000 can be written as 0.094. Understood children? Next we will move on to second question. Simplify the following. Okay. So first subdivision, 5.7 divided by 10. 5.7 divided by 10. So the decimal number has to be divided by 10. So first step is to convert the decimal number into fraction. So 5.7 is written as 57 by 10 because there is one place of decimal value. So we are dividing it by 10 and converting this division symbol into multiplication. Also taking the reciprocal of 10, it is 1 by 10. So 57 by 10 into 1 by 10. Next, we can multiply. Yes, we cannot cancel any number. So we are going to multiply. 57 into 1 is 57. 10 into 10 is 100. So you have 57 by 100 which is equal to 0.57. Yes, children? Understood the first one? Now let us move on to the second one. So you have here 93.7 divided by 10. Okay, so 93.7 divided by 10. Converting this value, decimal value, into fraction, that will become 937 by 10 because of one place decimal value. Okay, into converting this division into multiplication. And taking the reciprocal of 10, we have 1 by 10. Yes. Now multiply 937 into 1. That will be 937. Divided by 10 into 10 is 100. Yes. So this fraction can be written as 9.37. Yes, children. Now let us move on to the fourth subdivision. 301.301 divided by 10. Okay. So here we have to remove the decimal point and convert it into fraction. So we have converted. Next we are going to change the division into multiplication and we have to write the reciprocal for 10, that is 1 by 10. So now multiplying 3,01,301 into 1, we get 3,01,301 divided by 1000 into 10 is 10,000. So when you convert this into decimal, you will have 30.1301. Understood, children? Yes? Next, we will move on to the third question. Simplify the following. Under that, the first sum 0.7 divided by 100. So in the previous sum, we had a decimal number and we divided by using 10. Here we are going to use 100. Okay. So 0.7 divided by 100. The same procedure. First is to convert the decimal into fraction. So 0.7 is written as 7 by 10 because of one place decimal value. Okay. Next we are converting division into multiplication and writing the reciprocal of 100, 1 by 100. The same procedure only we are going to follow for each one. Okay. So now multiply 7 into 1 which is 7. 10 into 100 is 1000. So 7 by 1000 can be written as 0.007. Understood? Now let us move on to the second subdivision. 3.8 divided by 100. So first we are going to convert this decimal into fraction by writing as 38 by 10. Now convert this into multiplication. Next, to write the reciprocal of 100 is 1 by 100. 38 into 1 is 38. 10 into 100 is 1000. So which can be written as 0.038 because of 3 zeros. Here you have 3 places of decimal. Understood, no? The remaining sums you have to repeat the same procedure. Okay. So you can do it on your own and the notes will be sent to you. Okay. Now here we will move on to the fourth one. Simplify the following. So first one you have 18.9 divided by 1000. Okay. So the second and the third sub we did 10 and 100. So here we are going to use 1000. So 18.9 is written as fraction. 189 by 10 because of your one decimal place, so you are using 10 into converting this division into multiplication and writing the reciprocal for 1000 is 1 by 1000. Now multiplying, you get 189 into 1 as 189, 10 into 1000 is 10,000. So this 189 by 10,000 is written as 0.0189 because you have 4 zeros here, so there are 4 places of decimal. Okay children, next one, 0.87 divided by 1000. So since here there are 2 places of decimal value, you are going to divide this number by 100. So 87 by 100 into, okay, converting this division into multiplication and taking the reciprocal for 1000, you get 1 by 1000 here. Now multiply 87 into 1, 87 into 1 is 87, divided by 100 into 10,000 is 1 lakh, that is equal to, since here you have 5 zeros, you have 5 places of decimal value here. Okay, so your answer is 0.00087. Understood now? Understood children? Yes? Now question number 5, simplify the following. Under that we have the first sum, 19.2 divided by 2.4. So here both the numbers are decimal numbers. So first we are going to write the decimal number 19.2 as 192 by 10 because there is only one place of decimal value. So we can write 19.2 as 192 by 10. Similarly 2.4 can be written as 24 by 10. Okay, so the first step is to remove the decimal point. So after removing the decimal point, we have 192 by 10 into, when you take this side, it will take the reciprocal, yes, into 10 by 24. Now what I am going to do here, these two gets cancelled. So what is remaining? 192 by 24. Yes, so both 192 and 24. 192 is cancelling 8 times in 24 tables. Okay, understood children? Second subdivision, 4.95 divided by 0.5. So first we have to convert this decimal into fraction by dividing it by 100 because 2 places of decimal values are there. So 4.95 is written as 495 by 100. Similarly 0.5 is written as 5 by 10 because there is only one place of decimal value. Now this can be written as 495 by 100 into 10 by 5. Okay. Now here you can cancel 1 0 and 1 0 here. 5 1 times, 495 will go 99 times in 5 tables. So what is balance you have? 99 into 1 is 99. Then 10 into 1 is 10. So now you have 99 by 10, which can be written as 9.9. Understood children? Next we will move on to the fourth subdivision, 0.399 divided by 2.1. So first we are going to convert this decimal number into fraction. So we will write it as 399 by 1000. Similarly 2.1 is written as 21 by 10. Further we write this 399 by 1000 and here 21 by 10 as 399 by 1000 into, this 10 will go up, divided by 21. Okay. So now you can cancel 1 0 and 0 here. Yes. So what is here? 100 and here it is 1. Now 21 and 399 will go 19 times. Here it is 1 times. So when you multiply 19 into 1, it is 19. 100 into 1 is 100. So you have 19 by 100, which is written as 0.19. Understood, children? Now let us move on to the word problems. Question number 6. Divide 9.55 kilogram of sweet among 5 children. How much will each child get? Okay. So the weight of the sweet is 9.55 kilogram and there are 5 children. We want to find how much of sweet will each child get. That is the question. So now let us move to the solution. Weight of the sweet is equal to 9.55 kilogram. Okay. Next, weight of sweet for one child is equal to 9.55 kilogram divided by how many children are there? 5. So 5. Next, we are going to convert this decimal number into fraction. So 955 by 100, because there are 2 places of decimal values. So 100. Then convert this division into multiplication, and taking the reciprocal for 5, we get 1 by 5. So now this 5 and 955 will get cancelled. 5 1 times. 955 is 191 times. Okay, so 191 into 1 will be 191, and here the denominator 100 into 1 is 100. So 191 by 100 can be written as 1.91 kilograms. Therefore, each child will get 1.91 kilogram of sweet. Understood this sum, children? Yes? Now, let us move on to the 7th question. A vehicle covers a distance of 76.8 kilometers for 1.2 liter of petrol. How much distance will it cover for 1 liter of petrol? So, solution. Distance covered for 1.2 liters of petrol is equal to 76.8 kilometers. So, for 1.2 liters of petrol, the vehicle is covering a distance of 76.8 kilometers. We want to find for 1 liter of petrol, how much distance will it cover? So, distance covered for 1 liter of petrol is equal to 76.8 kilometers divided by 1.2. So, here both the decimal numbers are converted into fractions. So 76.8 is written as 768 by 10 divided by 1.2 is written as 12 by 10. Yes, now converting this division into multiplication, so it will take the reciprocal 10 by 12. Okay, now 10 and 10 will get cancelled. 12 1 times, 768 will go 64 times. So therefore, your answer is 64 kilometer. Therefore, distance covered for 1 liter of petrol is 64 kilometers. Understood this sum, children? Yes? Next question. Question number 8. Cost of levelling a land at the rate of 15 rupees 50 pi square feet is rupees 10,075. Find the area of the land. So they have given the cost of levelling of the land to be 10,075 rupees. Okay, and we want to find what is the area of the land. Also given that for 1 square feet it is 15 rupees 50 pies. So using these two given values, we are going to find what is the area of the land. So let us begin. Cost of levelling the land. So for the entire land, what is the cost given? 10,075 rupees. Next, cost of levelling 1 square feet. So it is given as 15 rupees 50 pies. So that is also we have written. Now, we want to find what is the area of the land. Therefore, area of the land is equal to cost of levelling the entire land divided by cost of levelling 1 square feet. So, we want to divide 10,075 by 15.50. Yes. Now, since the denominator has decimal point and it is 2 places of decimal value. We are going to multiply with 100. Yes, if you are going to multiply with 100 in the denominator, the same value has to be multiplied in the numerator also. Yes children, so what will happen here? This value multiplied with 100 becomes 1007500 divided by 1550. Yes, the decimal point is removed. Next, we are going to cancel. See, the cancellation part I have done here. First, we are going to cancel the zeros. So, 2 zeros are cancelled. Next, what happens? 155 and 1000750. When you cancel, you get 20150. And for 155, it is 31. Again, using 31 tables here, it is 1 and this will be 650. Therefore, the value is 650, which is the area of the land. So, we can write it as, therefore, area of the land is equal to 650 square feet. Understood this sum, children? Now, we will move on to the 10th question. The product of two numbers is 40.376. One number is 14.42. Find the other number. So, they have given that the product of two numbers is 40.376. Now, let us write it down. Product of two numbers equal to 40.376. And it is given that one number is equal to 14.42. We want to find what is the other number. So, let us take the other number to be x. But according to the question, what is given? Product of two numbers is 40.376. So, by the question, we can write it as 14.42, which is the number given, into the other number x is equal to 40.376. Now, x is equal to, so taking 14.42 to the other side, it becomes division. So, 40.376 divided by 14.42. Now, to remove the decimal values, we can write it as fraction. So, 40376 divided by 1000, because there are 3 places of decimal value, into, this will be 100, right? So, 100 by 1442. Yes? So, here you can just bring this 1442 to this side and take the 1000 to the other side. That is what we have done here. Next, by cancelling, okay. So, here the total cancellation I have done here. After cancelling, you will get 28. Into this, you have 2 zeros and 2 zeros. So, balance 1 by 10. So, 28 into 1 by 10, which is 28 by 10, which is equal to 2.8. Therefore, the other number x is equal to 2.8. Understood, ma? Next one, objective type questions. Question number 11. 5.6 divided by 0.5 is equal to how much? The options are 1 11.4, 2 10.4, 3 0.14, 4 11.2. So, we are going to convert the decimal numbers into fractions. So, 5.6 is written as 56 by 10 and 0.5 can be written as 5 by 10. So, here since it is division, we are converting into multiplication and taking the reciprocal. So, 56 by 10 into 10 by 5. 10 and 10 will get cancelled. So, balance you have 56 by 5. When you divide it, 56 divided by 5, you have the answer as 11.2. So, the answer is option 4, 11.2. Understood? Next question. Question number 12. 2.01 divided by 0.03 is equal to how much? So, we have to follow the same procedure as we followed previous sums. Removing the decimal points and writing them in fraction and taking the reciprocal and changing the symbol. We have 201 by 3. When you divide 201 by 3, you have the answer as 67. Therefore, the answer is option 2, 67.0. Similar way, 0.05 divided by 0.5. When you divide, you get the answer as 0.1. Okay, the same procedure you have to follow, children. First you have to remove the decimal by writing the fraction part, then converting the division into multiplication and taking the reciprocal for this term. Okay, so when you follow the same procedure, you will get the answer as 0.1, which is option number 2. So children, with this we have completed exercise 1.4. If you have any doubts in this exercise, clarify it with your concerned teachers. Okay children, take care ma. Bye.